a lot of us, I think we might be able to say, here's what I need. I need you to leave and go stay with your brother or whatever. And then let's say he says, no, I'm not going to do that. I pay for this house. Sometimes we don't even bother setting a boundary because we're afraid it's going to be broken, or we set it and then it's broken. And how do you coach women through that?
That's a great point, because if he's a individual that's not seeking repentance and not seeking to really do the heart change of repair, it's tough. And I say this because I don't want hate mail from wives, but I say this because I've seen men who have had volatile histories, and I've seen them change. Not because the wife tolerates it. It's because she has set down firm boundaries.
Yeah.
She has said, if you're going to scream and yell, there's the bag that you have packed that we agreed to, you're going to go stay somewhere for the night. And if you don't do it, I've got to go, because I can't handle it. My blood pressure is too high. I'm like, having panic attacks. It's just not healthy. When I talk to a lot of couples over the years, and I ask the couples that have survived, what is it for the husband? What is it that made this work? What was that one nugget that, we talked for months and months and years about? Honest to goodness, his response is, she had some insanely tough boundaries.
My husband always says that he sees about 4 out of 5 of the men who do change, they won't do it until there's some kind of an ultimatum. And not that we do an ultimatum to get the person to change. We set boundaries to keep ourselves safe and to restore our sanity. Sometimes
Absolutely.
They won't wake up from the destruction that their behavior has caused until they realize they're going to lose.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's really helpful for the men to recognize that it's taking a physical toll on the wives. It's not just that they're emotionally dysregulated, it's that they are physically having all kinds of issues. The men that are just throwing a tantrum and just don't want to do it or just can't believe it. Sometimes when I put it in black and white, like, your wife's going to have a stroke.
Yeah.
She's literally going to have a heart attack. You're going to put her into the hospital.
Many times with wives that have had prolonged betrayal trauma and not the right kind of support.
That will sometimes really click the husbands into thinking, I actually love her. I don't want that to happen. What can I do? And that'll shift things a little bit. There is another population of men that are just entitled. They are not going to change. And in that situation, for those women, we go internal. How can they be self-sufficient? What can we do to prepare if it doesn't work and they have to exit? How can they be prepared? How can they stay safe in the current environment that they're in? How long do they need to stay there? What does that look like? And we talk about hard questions.